Working on the Black Food Sovereignty Festival in the Garden this Saturday, Maisha Jones and Diane Washington.
Hey.
Hi, Bert.
Hi, Maisha. Hi,
How
Diane.
you guys doing?
Good afternoon. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hey.
Well, hopefully we'll have better weather this Saturday than we did for the Summerfest
Yes.
festival. A little wet.
It was a little wet.
A little wet, but we still got some good information out there.
Yes.
That's right.
It was,
We did.
it was very nice. A lot
Yeah.
of great exhibitors
Yeah.
and wonderful volunteer work on your part. Nice job.
Thank
So
you.
tell us what this is, because I think this is the first time we've ever had Black food sovereignty food
In the garden.
festival in the garden.
Yes, festival in the garden.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think it's super important. So the Black Food Sovereignty Festival was really a 2-series festival. So the first series, we partnered with Southside Summerfest in June. And so we had the Summerfest, but we highlighted Black food sovereignty. And then this upcoming Saturday will be part 2, and it's the Festival in the Garden, which our subject will be Black food sovereignty. And so it's gonna be a lot of really exciting stuff happening on Saturday, and we checked the weather,
Yes.
no rain.
No rain.
Well, you must be looking at the same weather forecast that the Grass Lake Traffic Jam and people are looking at. Because
Yes.
they said the
Yes,
same thing.
yes.
Yeah.
No rain.
No rain.
So the garden is
Yeah.
the YPOP.
Yes.
Garden.
The White Pop Garden.
White Pop
Yes,
Garden.
Exactly. Yes, and so we're looking forward to just having a wonderful time. You know, a lot of people might not have been to the garden, kind of to see some of the things that we're going to be having. We're going to have so much food, and people are going to have fun, games, get a chance to learn about what Black food sovereignty means, giving power to our people in our community. And so we're just looking forward to a great time.
Yeah, it's an amazing garden that really, it's grown quite
Yes,
a bit.
It has grown a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only in your footprint, but what you have in.
Yes, absolutely. We have 3 main gardens. One is the youth educational garden. One is the community garden and vegetable garden. And also we have a veterans memorial garden, and that features the Underground Railroad.
And there's a lot of art. You have really cool sculpture.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Maisha, I think the last time you were here, you explained Black food sovereignty. Can you tell us about that?
Yes. First, I just want to acknowledge that Black food sovereignty is for everyone.
That's right.
And so when you break it down, food sovereignty, really starting with the sovereignty piece, sovereignty means ownership. And so when you think about food, it's ownership over our food and our systems. And so we think about just so many things when it comes to food sovereignty, meaning the ability to have fresh and healthy food, which there's a ton of places in Jackson where there's an absence of that.
Yeah.
The ability to be able to afford the fresh and healthy food. We think about our health, our mental, our physical being. All of these things really consist of what we're putting in our body. And sometimes we don't have access or the resources to have healthy food at our accessibility. So really, food sovereignty, the ownership over our food and the systems, it's about gardening. It's also about land ownership. It's about policy associated with our food, what's okay and what's not okay for us to consume in our bodies. It's about this movement, just getting a connection with the earth and going back to our roots, I like to say. When we think about our ancestors, and not just the ancestors of Black and brown folks, but most of our ancestors were farmers and gardeners, and they understood how to have ownership and stewardship over the land. I mean, look at all of these empty plots here in Jackson. What if every home, every family had a small garden on the side or in the back of their house? Imagine what we'd be able to do when it comes to impacting hunger and really the health crisis that we're having right now.
Well, I think that's what you do, Diane, with
Yes, we do.
YPOP. You teach
We do.
how to garden.
We teach a lot of sovereignty for our young people as well, because we have a youth program. So we also go through all of that with them, teach them how to can, how to preserve from the garden, how to learn from the garden, how to eat from the garden, take food and make a dish, to learn how to do that. And then after that, start a business with what you're growing out of the garden and make a full circle, to make you be healthy and complete.
I think we saw that at the Southside Summer Fest. There were people that were selling, like some of the things they produce themselves, and I think we have some photos. I saw you guys there Saturday.
Yeah,
It really is an opportunity for local vendors.
absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
that's
one
right.
thing we want to acknowledge is that Saturday everything is going to be free.
Everything's
so
free.
food,
Yes.
delicious drinks.
Yeah.
We're going to have a hydration station where folks can come and get hydrated. A kids station where kids will have fun and activities. There's going to be a great panel of speakers.
Oh, absolutely.
Beautiful panel.
Yes.
So folks can come and learn about what sovereignty means. It's going to be a garden tour.
Yeah,
so
garden
the tours
tour, yeah.
that Ms. Washington was talking about, you'll be able to actually take a tour and understand what's happening and what's growing and what's in the garden. So some demonstrations, some
Yes.
food demonstrations.
Absolutely,
It's going to
yeah.
be really exciting.
It's exciting.
11 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Yes.
And give us the address.
It's 1107 Maple Avenue, right in the corner of Rockwell and Maple. And then they'll get a chance to go both ways and see all the gardens that are there.
Yeah, it's a neighborhood.
Yes, yes,
So
it's
you'll
right in the
be parking
neighborhood.
on side streets.
Yeah, that's right,
Yeah.
that's right. And we're excited about our bees this year. We got our own honey. That's
There
marked
are
off honey.
so many bees. Have you noticed there's a lot of bees around this
I'm
month?
excited. They're pollinating all of our
That's
vegetables.
right.
And I didn't know how
More
great
food.
bees were until I started doing this work, and I'm like, oh gosh, don't kill them. We need them.
do.
So
Yes.
yeah.
I'll look forward to seeing you guys Saturday. 11 to
Saturday,
4.
that's right. Four.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Look
working
forward to
on
seeing
this.
everyone there.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you guys do an awesome job, and everyone needs to see what you're doing at the YPOP Garden.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Great to have you here. Diane
Yeah.
Washington and Maisha Jones with the Festival in the Garden
All right.
this Saturday.
Thank you.
Well, that's it. We've run out of time. Thanks to Maisha and Diane and everyone with us here today.